Welcome to task 1.
Okay, I think we've got the first person on the next round.
Girls, the first batch is almost done. They have 5 minutes left to cook and you have 5 minutes left to get on that truck.
I was actually trying to cut coconut. I actually cut my finger.
I am making prawns, marinated coriander and mustard sauce with coconut and pineapple with the side of couscous.
So I chose the vindaloo masala, and it is generally made with heavy meats. So I don't want to overpower the oysters. I want to just mellow it down with some coconut milk to lighten the flavor.
I'm cooking sorpotel, and along with that, minced potato chops are a very Goan thing. My aunt used to make it. So I'm going to try that, but with prawns.
I am trying to make a spicy mango, pineapple, quinoa salad, and I'm gonna pan fry or marinate my oysters with Goan style sauce.
I'm out at my counter now. I managed to make my risotto masala before time, so I've had enough time to think about what I want to cook. I'm going to keep it simple.
All right. What do we have here? What are you going to cook?
I'm going to cook some Panko crusted oysters with crisp balsamic green apples, just in some balsamic. I add a risotto sauce, which I just added some coconut milk to reduce the heat because I realized there was too much heat in it. And a little bit of lime. So I'm going to serve it with those crisp balsamic green apples and feta. So that's going to cut the heat in the risotto. So I'm hoping it's a well-balanced dish.
So you're going from Italy to Goa.
Yes.
Yeah? And to Greece because of the cheese. So,
This is the cheese.
you know what? It's too much of a risk to take. The nature of green apples is tart.
Yeah.
They're sour. Balsamic is also sour. So, but you have time. Think about it.
And he was like, do you think tart and tart, will that work together? I was like, yes, chef, you know, it has to work together because oysters are known to be creamy. So I went with my instinct. I created something which I've never created. And I was quite confident that I'm going to sail through it.
I didn't make it in the first 5. This is actually a benefit and maybe a blessing in disguise because it gave me a little bit more planning time for my dish and to put in more efforts and elements.
Still just trying to figure out if this fried celery goes with it. Otherwise, my plan B is just a garnish of spring onion for some greens.
I'm cooking a sorpotel, but I have changed the recipe a little bit according to me because I thought I could experiment and do something better.
Seafood basically goes well with mango and pineapple. So I thought of making this.
20 minutes passed, 10 more minutes to go. This is the time when your dish should be taking shape.
I think I will be able to finish it on time because I am done with most of my elements. I just have to put it together now.
These are potatoes, and I thought it's a bad choice to choose them because I had 20 minutes and I had to boil potatoes.
You've only got 5 minutes. We can't wait to see what you have in store for us.
I'm at my last 5 minutes. I'm just frying the oysters now so that I'm ready for plating then. I have my sauce ready, which I'll strain in the last minute.
My cooking is almost done, so I'm ready to plate. It didn't actually come out the way I wanted it to, but let's see. I think the flavors are a little intact.
Megha!
Yes.
I'm curious, you know, so where is this curry paste, the Goan masala mix that you've incorporated?
I've used it in my prawns, and now I'm just plating my dish.
It's just 5 minutes left.
I'm almost done. I'm on time.
How are your elements doing? What did you plan out? What has come out from that?
My quinoa is already prepared.
Smells delicious.
And
smells really nice. So you've got 2 of your main elements.
yeah.
And your oysters, I hope you're keeping it cool and
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
And ready to eat and fresh to eat.
Yes.
This is the last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Please step away from your station. That looks good.
Smells good.
Akanksha, what have you made for us?
It's a quinoa salad
Okay.
with grilled pineapple, and on top I have served oysters with Goan sauce.
The ability to create a dish that somebody can finish, that's a big gift, right? Because either we overspice or we overseason. So while we flirt with the palate, but we don't end up finishing the dish. This quinoa salad is seasoned just enough so I could finish a bowl of it.
It's delicious with the crunch of the pomegranate in it, and I'm getting, the clove, the Goan spices. It's beautiful.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much.
Thank you.
They were happy, and after listening to their feedback, I was happy.
Tarana, what do we have?
We have sorpotel, and we have some prawns, and we have a potato chop with some prawn filling in it. And I've put some caramelized onions and bell peppers in there. So that's what I've made.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
When somebody over seasons their food, it's a sign of overconfidence. You don't look and you just put the salt saying, hey, it's going to be perfect. Under seasoning is a sign of, not enough confidence. You're just at the borderline, and salt makes all the difference.
I think the sauce in itself is just so beautifully balanced. I get that spiciness, and I get the sweetness, and I get the sourness. I get all three.
Thank you. They liked what they saw on the plate, and Chef Ranveer did make that sound when he tasted my food. That sound with what comes in when we like something. So it was a happy review altogether.
Hello. Hi. So, Tanisha, what have you made for us today?
Tried my hand at the oysters because I really wanted to. I haven't done it before. And I chose the vindaloo masala.
Lovely.
It's a stunning plate.
It looks
Beautifully
beautiful.
presented.
Yeah.
You could have chosen a white plate, couldn't have looked as stunning.
Then I was thinking, what's going to happen today? I need to calm my nerves.
I think the vindaloo masala is quite toned down, but I think it works with the potato.
Great dish for the first attempt. You can really work on is the taste aspect of it. There are some basics that we always work with. There's an automatic conditioning to looking for acidity when you're tasting an oyster. And I think that's where we're coming from when we say the balance in taste is not there yet, but then you have time, right?
I was getting annoyed at myself because I had thought of putting the exact thing that he said. I pulled that back thinking it might be too much, and I just should have gone with it. It was a gut feeling.
How are you doing?
Good, thank you. And yourself?
What have you made for us today? It looks delicious.
Well, I've made pineapple prawn with warm quinoa salad.
This is something that I've felt has gone around the contestants, and for a lot of them, it's something that I think we had to say tonight, which is season. And I think when you add just the right amount of salt, it lifts your dish up, it brings out your flavors. You can express it better. Overall, I mean, it's lovely. I love the pineapple going with the Goan spice, and the quinoa is lovely, but salt would have helped it a lot more.
I just put salt, thinking, okay, maybe it's right. And I just thought that I'd rather have less than more because I can always add from the top.
Megha, you have great ideating capabilities. What you need to do is keep your eyes closed and then translate that dish step by step by step. And then you won't miss the salt.
Sure.
Yeah?
For the next task, every step I would just have to taste my sauces, keeping the meat or the fish aside.
Miss Juhi, what have you made for us?
It's a balsamic apple with some rachado and panko fried oysters.
Works.
Yeah?
The apple balsamic combination works. Juhi, a dish has to be you, right? Otherwise, what's the fun? Like,
Right.
right? And for some things, Hindi words are the best, right? For me, if there's one word that defines you, it's chulbuli. And if there's one word that defines the dish, that's chulbuli as well. So good job. Well done.
Thank you, chef.
Yeah?
You get that really nice masala flavor, and then I think the apple sort of balances it out.
Right.
The chefs left us with not even telling us what is going to happen next, who was safe, who did well, who did the best, who did the worst. We had no clue. And to going to bed with that thought was quite heavy on us.
Welcome to Bertolli Presents Femme Foodies riding on Suzuki Let's, and it's time for results of task 1.
When we were told about who was going to be safe and who was going to be unsafe, I was nervous.
The results are all here. We're going to call your name, give you an envelope, and you'll find something in the envelope which will give you a clue.
I wonder what's that? Is it going to be some challenge that requires, I don't know.
Let's call Megha first.
While we were anticipating and anxiously waiting, the judges handed out an envelope one by one.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go!
5 of us had boats. 5 of other people had a fish. What did that mean? We didn't know.
All right, now all the fish people come down. All the boat people go up. All right, now the question here is, which 5 of you are gonna coast? And which 5 of you are gonna jump into the fire from the frying pan?
And honestly, I was in a very good space. Like, I'm sure that I'm going to sail.
The boat cannot go into the frying pan, the boat's gonna coast. So congratulations, all of you.
As I looked around, Chitwan was safe. Yogita was safe. Yogita, she doesn't eat too much of seafood. She is 21. I thought I could make a better dish. I mean, I'm sorry, but I had more experience, you know?
Chitwan, Ipsi, Tarana, Akansha, and Yogita, you are coasting! Woohoo!
I was in the top 5. My God, that was a wonderful feeling.
I was so happy. I can't tell you how happy I was. I was, okay, great. At least the first task, you know, I understand what I'm supposed to do at least now.
Always remember, this is a competition. You gotta be a little complex in execution and a little deeper in thought. Yeah? All right, I think that kind of makes it clear why some of you are there and some of you are here. It is time for you girls to go party. We have a surprise waiting for you. Go check it out.
Yay! Enjoy!
Have a good day.
You
Have
deserve
fun.
it. Do you know where you're standing?
The Mapusa fish market.
Yes. This is actually the quintessential fish monger shopping place. When you come here in the mornings, it's a plethora of a variety of seafood. You will find all kinds of different sizes, colors, all kinds of different fish to choose from. So it's a great, great place to be at.
You know what I like best about Mapusa? Is the conversations with the fisherwomen. Well, sometimes they speak Konkani, you speak Hindi, you try Punjabi, English, everything, but you get the fish that you want, that's a fact. Now, what the twist is, we'll let you know in a bit. All right, so here's the surprise.
Chef Ranveer came with this bowl full of rolled up, colorful papers that we were supposed to pick out of. And these were our clues about what fish you're supposed to go find in the Mapusa fish market, which is a huge place.
Girls, I've got a whole week ahead of planning to do for you with exciting things to put in. And hence, I must leave you in the safe and warm hands of Anahita and Chef Ranveer. And I will be seeing you shortly. Good luck. See you. See you.
All right, so now that the fish bowl's empty, here's the deal. You have exactly 5 minutes to find that fish. You'll be going into the market one by one, finding that fish. The person taking the least time to find the fish has an advantage. All the girls who've gone coasting are going to come back in the evening and they're going to assist you with your task in the evening. All right? If you come first, you get to choose your assistant. So there's a very clear advantage to being fast.
I'm not ready to get burnt and go home right away. There's a lot more in store that I want to come and display in the contest. So I am going to give it my best today, and I'm going to make sure that I make a strong hold in the competition.
Juhi, we're starting with you. You've got 5 minutes. I hope you've thought of your fish, and I want you to go now.
I have the color of love and danger and also angers you. If you don't cook me well, I might snap back at you. That sounds like the red snapper to me. I'm going to get into the market and find the Femme Foodies logo and get my red snapper now.
कॉइन है ना, मैं इसके अंदर डालूंगी, वो आपको ढूंढ के निकालना पड़ेगा, अच्छा?
The fisherwoman, a very funny lady, she took a 10 rupee coin, put it in a tub full of crabs that were alive. And she's like, to get this fish, you need to pick that 10 rupee coin out. And I was just like, oh my God, those crawlies are creepy.
कटेगी. Very good.
Thank you. I've got my red snapper.
My first thing, a fruit full of vitamin C. If life gives you what I am, you know what to make of me. This is, I'm sure this is lemon fish. I have never seen it, but I'm sure I'm gonna find it. ये lemon मच्छी कहाँ मिलेगा? Lemon मच्छी कहाँ मिलेगा? Lemon fish. She gave me a task because she wanted to see me dance. So I got into the mood and I actually danced on Chikni Chameli. Chikni Chameli, rupke akeli papa hua chada ke aayi. Le lo, thank you. I finally found my fish and now I'm gonna go at the food truck and nail this dish. Don't fret if you lack the clue to the hue on my back. Darkest it is in the color pack, yet pump and show in the rack. I think this fish is the black pomfret. I'm quickly going to look for it, but before that, I'm going to put on my gloves because I am a vegetarian. The smell is terrible, but I'm going for it. It was petrifying for me because I hated it. That is somewhere I would never want to be. That smell, I just wanted to go ocky all the time. Black pomfret. Black pomfret. And yeah, I found the black pomfret. However, the lady that's supposed to give it to me had given me another challenge. Huh? To hold the basket on my head and go around dancing in that fish market. So I was extremely shy. No! Okay. Thank you. I found
universal rule of fish. Have a spine but not too many bones. That makes up a wonderful dish. Okay, I think it's the kingfish. I'm gonna go find it.
मैं मच्छी नहीं दूंगी।
क्यों?
10 बार उठा के देखा।
ये 10 बार उठाना है?
हाँ।
वो छोटा वाला?
ओ।
ये 6, 7, 10. I got my fish. I'm going back to the food truck. I'm gonna do my task now.
First off, my name is metal. Second only to gold. Not being pompous, but my name you should be whole. Okay, I'm guessing it's a silver pomfret because second to gold and pompous, so pomfret. So I'm just going to run off because I want to be fast on the truck. Excuse me, excuse me.
Oh, I want to tell you one to sing song.
Okay.
Laila oh Laila.
Laila, oh Laila.
डांस करके ऐसा
Laila,
नहीं
Laila.
ऐसा
Oh, मेरी लैला। और कुछ का
कैट वॉक करके बताओ कैट वॉक करके
ओके
ओके थैंक यू
Auntie made me do so many things for this. I hope it's all worth it. Hope I'll be the first on the truck.
So finally we are here. This is a big surprise for me. I don't know what I would do. I'm just super excited about it. This is a much needed break. I'm glad I was one of the top 5. So let's see what the day has to bring. Bumper ride and it was really fun. I didn't know how it would turn out, but I really enjoyed it.
We got a chance to do parasailing and it was so much fun today. We are so relaxed now.
It was so much fun. It was like real freedom out in the water, up in the air, just by myself. It was amazing. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef.
Though I'm really glad that I'm not in the danger zone, I'm really worried for my friend Juhi because she's an amazing cook. So I really hope she gets through this one. I'll be really sad to see her go so soon.
So we get onto this location, which is this massive beach, which has foreigners, our trucks parked there.
There was a shack, there was a lot of people there, there were beach chairs, it was beautiful and sunny. We took in the sea smell and we looked at the sand and then we thought, we're finally in Goa.
Welcome back to Femme Foodies. And what we hear, you've had quite a morning, huh?
Yes, Chef.
How did it go?
It was an experience for me because I had never gone to a place like this before. So I think I kind of got over the whole phobia and yuckiness of it because I went all in.
So you had fun, you enjoyed that task, and you all did find, with the help of the clues, you did find your fish.
So here we are on the first elimination at Femme Foodies.
So this is the first elimination task of Femme Foodies, and I'm already here. I'm not willing to go home right away.
At the end of it, one of you will have to leave us. In the order of who finished first, you get to choose a partner. A partner from the Femme Foodies who are actually coasting, who are actually safe. First in the task was Nishtha. Nishtha, you get to choose a partner. Who do you want to choose?
I'll go with Chitwan.
Chitwan. Juhi?
I'd go for Akanksha.
Kiran?
I'd pick Ipsy.
Ipsita?
What about you, Megha?
I'd pick Yogita.
Tanisha?
So that leaves me with Tarana.
Tarana? When you're choosing your cuisine, look around, who are you cooking for? And then choose the dish that you're going to choose. These are the people who are going to vote for your dish at the end of the meal.
Make sure your dish has got texture, flavor, color. You want that to be there on the plate. And the entire dish should come about together beautifully.
Guys, remember, it's a truck task. You're not having people sit down and eat. Whatever you're cooking should be able to be put on a plate so people can stand and eat it. That's the beauty of gourmet cooking on a food truck. Good luck. Here are your aprons. And your time to cook is going to start pretty soon. Please collect your aprons. Kiran.
We got our black aprons. I mean, everybody knows that the black apron means you are in danger, and it does make you a bit nervous.
While that white apron gave me pride, the black apron showed me down. I really was hesitant to even put it on.
Your partners are right here. Come on in, girls. Girls, vision, technique, expression, your task starts
Now!